Hello everyone, good evening. My name is Nicholas and welcome you to this Wednesday evening program and meditation. So we're in the middle of the week. The Americans talk about it's uphill from Monday to Wednesday and downhill from Wednesday to Sunday. So whatever that means, we'll just now sit and try and get away from the week and all that you've got to do and all that you haven't done, all that you have to do, and all that you should have done and all that you shouldn't have done, etc., etc., etc. So we're just going to have a little meditation before we look at the video, just to really center ourselves, relax ourselves, ground ourselves. And I say ourselves, I mean in a capital S, because as those who meditated with me before, I do think one of the main aims of these meditations is to be or contact with ourself, our spirit, our higher self. So to help us do that this evening, we're going to listen to and watch, if you like, the Lord's Prayer, the Our Father who art in heaven, which is the Aramaic version, which is supposed to be the original language that Jesus spoke in, Syriac Aramaic. Now some of you may have heard this, it's sung by SYUK, and it's rather long. The original version is repeated in it, and there's a lot of musical in it, and it's a bit too long for this evening, so the version I've got is basically the prayer, and that's it. So it's a couple of minutes, and you can close your eyes and listen to it, or you can watch the translation if you want to know what the words are. But it's the Lord's Prayer, so most of you will know that, whichever version you know. It's the Our Father who art in heaven. So we'll do that just to help calm the mind, get ourselves centered, feet on the floor, relax the body, relax ourselves. You can close your eyes or keep them open. We'll close them for the moment if you want. We'll just go do a minute or two meditation, and then we'll listen to the prayer. So the whole idea now is to do what you know Srimataji has urged many, many, many times, which is to reach that state of nirvikalpa, of thoughtless awareness, which at least I found is extremely difficult. The mind is very obstinate, the ego is very obstinate, and does not want to let go, does not want to be silent, wants to always tell us something of the past or something of the present. Sorry, not of the present, something of the past or something of the future. That's where our thoughts go. So actually to stay in the center is very difficult. We can manage it maybe a couple of seconds, but any longer and the mind, the ego, starts banging on the door. Did you think about this? Did you remember this? You must do this. So that is the scope, the aim of these quiet meditations. So let's just sit for a second before we raise our kundalinis, get ourselves centered so that we can raise the kundalini properly. We'll just sit for a minute and see where you are, too much to the left, too much on the right. Whatever chakras might be hurting, you can abandon them quietly, surrender the problem. So let's just do that for a moment. Make sure our spine is straight. We're sitting up straight, but we're comfortable. Check our face. Relax the brow. Relax the muscles of our face and our shoulders and neck. The arms, the torso, the legs, feet flat on the floor or crossed, whatever you want. Oh, what happened? Sorry, I jumped the tracks. That was not supposed to happen. Sorry if that made you wake up. So let's raise our kundalinis, please, and we'll put ourselves in band. Okay, so here is the Lord's Prayer in Syriac Aramaic.
Abunda bashmaya ne kadışışmak dietet malkota ne I cannot brush my off bahar Havalan lama da suknaniya munak Ushpawoklan halvain wahathain Ay kana dafnan Juvukang lahaiban Huelat halan Helayanes yunak Helapatsan Min bishak Mitul Ndalaki Malputhak Wahahilaha Huatashputhak Halam Halam Halmin
So let's just sit for a second quietly. Oops, don't need that. And if the thoughts do keep on banging on the door and demanding attention, we can ask ourselves, who is it? Who is it that's thinking? What is my next thought going to be? And as Mataji said, not this, not this. Just we try to detach ourselves from our surroundings. And from the people around you, in your environment. Detach from your name, your country, your address, your town, your country. Detach from our beliefs, our habits, our conditionings, our language. All the things that we wrap around our self, our spirit. Which are not the inner, true self. So I'll just put the video up. Yeah, I found it. Just make it a bit bigger for you. This is actually the second extract of this talk we saw some weeks ago.
As you know, I've worked very hard in UK. My coming to UK itself was all predetermined. There was a need for me to come here to make the heart work better. But heart is lethargic, you know that. And lethargic heart gets all kinds of problems. What have you done so far in Sahaja Yoga? Where were you, how far you have gone, and how far you have to go? What is the thing that is lacking in you? You'll be surprised when you start seeing yourself in a very unbiased manner, not justifying yourself. Do not blaming any bhoots or need not blame any badhas within you or somebody else. If you start yourself, what has gone wrong with you that you could not consolidate yourself properly, you'll be amazed that there has been problems still lingering on, which must be corrected. Now these problems you can see very clearly. In the light of the Spirit, you can see them very clearly that this has gone wrong with me. One of the most interesting things I have noticed is that Sahaja Yoga is all the time covered with some sort of a maya. And this maya is ignorance. Complete ignorance sometimes partially. Now when you get into Sahaja Yoga, you get blessed. You get blessed, maybe your family gets blessed, you children get blessed, you get some sort of a blessing for your physical being, also for financial, you get jobs, you get money, you get something exceptional, which is really miraculous. Now people get very much lost in those achievements and start drifting, thinking that, oh, this is the blessing we have got now, we don't have to do anything anymore. That you have been rewarded sufficiently for whatever you have done so far. That's not so. It's just a sort of a support to you comes so that your faith should be fully established in Sahaja Yoga. And especially you should know me, what I am. But if you go on still drifting, then maybe some of these blessings may turn out to be curses. And you might feel that what a curse it has fallen upon us and how it has gone in the wrong way. For some people it takes time to feel, to get to the feel of the blessings. For example, mostly according to the modern ideas, we think that to get more money is the biggest blessing. So many get that also. But actually it is not. To get your peace within, to get to your witness state, and to feel your vibrations all right, and to be in the center all the time ascending is the real blessing. Because with that you get everything else. The completion is only possible when you have the complete joy bubbling within yourself. After all, everything is just a means to achieve joy, to feel the joy. It is not the end. If it was, those people who have money, those people who have good health, those people who have all the success so-called with them, they should have been happy and peaceful. But they are not. They are suffering. They are suffering too much. And they are, in a way, destroying themselves day by day because they hate their lives. They can't bear it. They cannot understand why they are on this earth. So all these blessings that come to you, all these changes that come to you, all these new venues that open to you, one has to know that it is for your benevolence. Everything for your benevolence, and your benevolence is your ascent. Nothing else but your ascent. The rest of it is all useless and fruitless. Once you understand that this is what you have to achieve in life, that is what you have to enjoy, then it works out. But in Sahaja Yoga, as you see, it's compassion and love. It is not so much restrictions. You are left to yourself to develop yourself. It's your spirit which has to guide you. There's no coaxing or correction going on all the time. But it is left to you to understand yourself, to see for yourself and work it out. But one of the criteria should be that what have I done for Sahaja Yoga? Or what have I done for Mother? These two things are very important to understand. Whatever small thing I could do for Sahaja Yoga is important, because if you are intelligent, you can see that this is the greatest thing you have to do, is to work for God. This is the most important thing so far human beings have indulged into. Is the highest type of enterprise that human beings have ever had a chance to indulge into. And what a chance it is to you. You may say that, Mother, we are mediocres, we are no good, we are useless, but you are chosen. You are the one chosen, so there must be something about you. You might not have seen that part within yourself which is going to work out this great work of God. So you have to locate and find out, why am I selected for Sahaja Yoga? What can I do in Sahaja Yoga? What can I work it out in Sahaja Yoga? This should be a constant reminder to you that I have been chosen for Sahaja Yoga. I want to take full advantage of Sahaja Yoga.
So I want to just stay in meditation for a while. Why have I been chosen to Sahaja Yoga? That was the last comment of Shrimataji. Also, Shrimataji mentioned developing the witness state, which is what we can do now, in this silence. Being able to look at the thoughts as they come and go, and yet not follow them, not get dominated by them or controlled by them. Also, to develop the peace within, Shrimataji said. The peace within helps develop silence, and the silence helps to feel the peace within. So as Shrimataji has explained many times, that peace comes between the thoughts as they rise, fall, and before the next one rises. That peace exists in that gap. So we need to expand that gap to make that silence longer. Why silence? Well, personally, I feel that silence does not engage any part of the Vishuddhi chakra, and it allows us to hear whatever may be coming from the spirit, from ourselves. And as I said earlier, by detaching from all that we are, from our language, our country, our name, our family, our country, our town, our beliefs, our thoughts, our conditionings, when all that is stripped away, we are the essence of our being, which is ourself. Keeping our attention at the Sahasrara or rising above the Sahasrara. as we go high above ourselves, as we go down, deep inside ourselves. Reminding ourselves, I am not my thoughts. That change all the time, that come and go. I am not my conditionings of language, behavior, relationships, emotions. I am the Spirit. And to stop us getting lost again, we can ask ourselves, where is my attention? It might have got lost in some thoughts or some memories, so we'll bring it back to the Sahasrara. So we say to any thoughts that still invade our silence, we say, not this, not this, not this. Just again, one last time, where is my attention? Let's bring it back to the central channel. Let's be now, with no past and no future. We've just come here, we've just arrived. We're just looking into space.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माता जी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
So we can now raise our kundalinis and put ourselves into bandha. So, dear yogis, yoginis, we come to the end of another evening. So let's hope that if you found the peace within, that continues now, every moment of every day. And we can keep to the central channel as much as possible. So on that note, I say Jai Shri Mataji, thank you for joining me, and have a wonderful life, and good night.